What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're coming to you on location from Jack in the Box. And that's because, of course, they have the brand new Buttery Jack Cholula, or Cholula Buttery Jack, I guess I should say, burger. And that's what it looks like, man. It is, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty good, pretty dense burger. And it comes on, it's a nice fancy bun. It's kind of like those old 80s Wendy's buns without the like really finely shredded sesame seeds. It's nice, got a nice nice kind of buttery sheen to it. And of course we have, oh look at that, lots of Cholula sauce on the bottom. Yeah. And we have, it's kind of a square patty. Is this supposed to be square? Well, yeah, thank God we're not actually at Wendy's right now. Because then this would probably get a bad review. But yeah, it does look to be a square burger. Is that normal? We've had Buttery Jacks before. I think maybe they are square. Nonetheless, it's a 1/4 pound beef patty. Of course, the Buttery Jack, just the regular Buttery Jack, was introduced in January of 2015. It's like a garlic butter that they put on the actual 1/4 pound beef patty itself. We got Cholula sauce on this particular one, and some pepper jack cheese, and some tomatoes, and some lettuce. And then look at that, we got the jalapeno, crispy jalapeno strips there. So let's see how that kind of affects the overall flavor. Is this a brioche bun? What the hell is brioche, by the way? I hear the word brioche a lot, and I feel like this might be a brioche bun. Like, I just kind of get that hunch. I don't know what brioche is, but my interpretation is it's a bun that's better than a typical fast food bun, and it usually looks kind of yellow. So pretty sure we're working with some brioche action here. But anyway, I'm going to give this a shot. Of course, later, or very soon, but also somewhat later, we're also going to be looking at the Cholula Fries. So you have a white cheese and garlic sauce, and also some Cholula sauce with some just regular old Jack in the Box French fries. Not the curly fries, the regular fries. So let's take a bite of the burger first though, shall we? All right. All right. You know, first off, the bun and the hamburger patty itself are really, really good. Tomatoes are solid. Lettuce isn't adding a whole lot for me, but those jalapeno strips are really helping the game. I think that it's a welcomed addition. The jalapeno strips, they add that crispiness and a little bit of spice. I'm getting very, very, very little Cholula flavor, which is weird because it's applied to both sides of the bun. Now I know Cholula is not the world's spiciest condiment, but you know, it's definitely flavorful. I could go for more Cholula on it, to be honest with you. But you know, we take it as it comes. Also the cheese, I'm not even sure I got pepper jack. That doesn't look like pepper jack, does it? There's no peppers in the jack. That's just jack cheese. Right?
Jack in the Box cheese?
Jack in the Box cheese. I think I might have got the wrong cheese. I don't know. But that's not on me. I did not ask for any special alterations to be made to this burger. So we'll see what's up. I mean, it's very good. But star of the show is those crispy jalapenos and then the regular Buttery Jack ingredients. And not so much the Cholula, which is a bit of a disappointment because Cholula is my favorite hot sauce. How about you, man? Yeah, I know we should. BYOC. No, but that flavor isn't popping, and that's really supposed to be kind of the star of the show. But that, I mean, the jalapeno deals, the crispy jalapenos, they were a good addition. It's tasty, it's good, it's substantial, but it's not spicy. So I just want to kind of caution you on that. now that we've dealt with some of that, let's take a bite into these fries here. Of course, we got the white cheese sauce. I don't know what specifically what white cheese. They were speculating provolone. Do they melt provolone? Does provolone even melt? I don't know. I guess it melts on like a Subway sub. Maybe it is. Provolone. Right. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna take a bite of these. The thing is you kind of know what you're getting into in the Cholula bite ratio with the fries. Like, I see that there's a decent amount of Cholula coverage in these, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more Cholula flavor out of the fries than we did out of the burger itself. You know, it's solid. The cheese sauce brings a nice creaminess to it. The Cholula is popping a little bit more on the fries. Of course, that was the very top of them. So by the end of that, no, it's cool. It's cool. We're just having a complete meltdown. Consumer Time Capsule as a channel is canceled from this moment forward. Nonetheless, I was just joking, all the 770 of you that subscribe. Okay, so you get the creaminess of the cheese, which is pretty good. And the Cholula does kind of pop. The fries are crispy, they're delicious. I mean, the regular Jack in the Box fries are pretty solid. I don't really get them too much other than ever. I get the curly fries. But these are pretty good.
See that smile.
So, the reason why I like the fries is they didn't have to do it. You know what I mean? They could have just come out with the Cholula Buttery Jack and just called it a day. People would have been happy. But they added the fries, and the fries were actually pretty darn good. So, what I will say is we're doing, I guess we'll do the gimmick grade first. The Buttery Jack line is pretty successful here, and you don't want to throw something out there that's going to be maybe not a big old hit. So I applaud that they tried something different, because Cholula has never been integrated into other fast food offerings. I mean, it's at every diner you can possibly think of, and I get it at every I put it on just about everything in the world. And the fact that they went Cholula and not Frank's Red Hot is weird, because I always get Frank's Red Hot sauce at Jack in the Box, but they went Cholula, and I prefer Cholula to any other hot sauce, including Frank's Red Hot. So I do like that. I like that they put the crispy jalapenos on there when they really didn't need to. So for the gimmick of the burger, I'm gonna give it a 7. Real solid. It's just inventive enough that when I saw that sign outside, I was like, gotta get that Cholula Buttery Jack. The Cholula Buttery Fries? Is that?
No buttery.
No buttery. But I think it is buttery, because it's garlic butter with the cheese. I think I'm gonna go ahead and say the gimmick is maybe even a little tiny bit better, because like I said, you just wouldn't expect it. It's just putting stuff on fries is really something that Jack in the Box has been real high on this year, because they have that menu for stoners, whatever it's called, Munchie Meal. So they do that, but I like that they released it with the Buttery Jack sandwich, so I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Pretty happy with both of the gimmicks here. But in terms of the capsule countdown, we're just factoring more of the taste of everything. Number 2 is gonna go to the Buttery Jack, just because the cheese didn't really do it for me. I'm not sure if it just wasn't the pepper jack that I was expecting, and that the Cholula didn't really punch through like I expected. But the burger itself is actually really, really good. Like, the Buttery Jack is a good canvas to work with, for sure. It's big, but it's not like overwhelmingly big. The toppings, I wasn't real big on the lettuce, to be honest with you. It was like real white kind of lettuce. But the main reason for the decent grade that I'm about to give it is those jalapeno strips. They are really good, adding a lot of flavor to the burger. So I'm gonna give the burger itself. I'll give it. I'll give it a 7. 7 overall. That could easily be like an 8.5 or a 9 if that Cholula was just applied more vigorously, for sure. And if the cheese was adding some spice, it could go even higher than that. Now the fries are going to get number 1 on this particular capsule countdown. I'm going to give the fries an 8. I think that this is just a really cool, inventive thing to do with the fries. Tastes good. Yeah, go ahead and don't be scared, man. Just grab a big old handful of those things. It's tasty. It's creamy. It's cheesy. It does have that buttery flavor. That's why I call them the buttery fries. The butter is definitely on top of those fries for sure. Yeah. And it works as a good complement to the burger, but it's not like the exact same flavor as the burger, which I figure you'll find out and say, here, do you want to just take a bite of this burger right now? Try to grab a bite out of the middle because that's where a lot of the jalapeno strips are. Yeah. It's not an identical flavor to the fries, which is a good thing. It's still good, but the flavors it's not the same flavor. Like the reason why you get fries is to kind of break up the taste of the burger a little bit. That way, you're just always surprising those taste buds. And this still does kind of do it, even though it's essentially the exact same description. So I'm pretty happy. I could go for more Cholula on everything. More Cholula on everything would have made everything better. So if anybody else decides to experiment with Cholula, or if Jack in the Box comes back into the Cholula game, more Cholula is better. I like the idea of putting it on both sides, but maybe just a little bit more vigorously. Or if you're ordering it, extra Cholula, bring your own Cholula. Just whatever. Just Cholula. That's my takeaway here. It's a good thing. And I'd like to thank Jack in the Box for bringing my favorite condiment into the fast food world and doing a decent job. Not too bad at all. So, guys, thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at ConsumerTC. And we're going to be doing a heck of a lot more reviews on YouTube. We got some other stuff on tap for very, very, very soon from now. Also, of course, daily 80s and 90s commercial uploads. And please throw me all the likes you can and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't yet. Till next time, I will miss you till I see you. We're going to eat some more of this Cholula stuff.